Assalamu alaikum. Hi and welcome to your Microsoft Excel formula class. Is we have work on this VLookup in our previous video, and today's video we are going to talk briefly on index and match, lookup and HLookup. So and let's move to the index and match and lookup sheet, and we'll be working on these three functions today. Okay, index and match, lookup and HLookup. In this sheet lookup takes three arguments. We see this in this sheet. Lookup takes these three arguments. Lookup value, number one, it takes lookup value, the value you want to find. Number two, lookup vector, the single column or single row to look in. Number three, result vector, the single column or single row to return from. So if we want to reconcile this, that what is the first value in our formula that we want to find, this is the cell that we want to find, this AGR. Here is the list, we want to find this in our formula. If we go there inside the formula, double click it, so the first range, this is the index range, and in the match section where we want to find, this is the G9 that we want to find. The second is here, C8 to C30. C8 to C30, the C column we want to search G9 in the C column, and then we want the value from column 1. This 1 means we want the value from column. This column 1 is here, sorry, this city is the column 1. Yes, we want the value from this column 1, and the false is used here because we want the exact match. If somehow this index and match function do not find the exact value, then it will display an error message. So I hope you understand this now, that the lookup function takes these three arguments. Number one, tells lookup function what to find, this is G9 cell to find, and then tell it that from which column you want to look in the value, and this is the first column city. We have to give this range, comma false. False is used for the exact match, and this comma 1 means that we want the value to display from this column 1. So this is the index and match first formula. Press enter. And in the second formula, the same formula, you can see that for in the index and match we would like to select the table from this B8 cell, B8 to go down here, this D31, B8 D31, we need to select this, and then we need to index that in order to avoid the possible mistakes. Now look at this, B8 to D30, comma match G9, use this G9, AGR value is selected. For the time being AGR is selected. So find out this in the G9 and look the value in C8 to C30. This is the C8 and C30, comma false. False, as I said, that it is used for exact match, comma 3. This time we will be need value this from 3 column. So here it will give us the value from column 3, the store number. Now these are the cities. Look at this, city name from India country. These are the city name. These are the short alphabets for the city name, and here is the store number. So if we have to find, if we give the state short letters and we want the full city name and the full store number, we can find it with this index and match function. The same thing, the index and match function, we can also achieve this result with the help of the lookup. Look at this: lookup city, lookup store. So in this lookup, the G9, the same value which we were searching with the help of the match and index and match, we are going to search that G9 reference value in our lookup formula, and we have selected the two columns from C8 to C30 and B8 to B30 because we want to search in this C8 C30, and then we want the value in B8 and B30, or vice versa. You can see this, the C8 and C30 is in the search mark red, it will be search, and this color, the Germany color, is returning us the value that we want to display. So if I press enter, you can see AGRA, which is here and here. The same way, the store number is returned, G9 is searched, the two columns are selected, the C9 is searched, and the value is returned from this D8 and D30, which is our third column in this table data. Lookup G9, this value, and select these two columns. The first column we are going to search, the second column we are going to we want value from. So enter. Now if I change this value, this, I select this BADD, this is the city and this is the store number. Same way, select any, CHAN, Chandigarh, store number this and this and this. I hope you understand this, guys. And now we are going to talk a little bit about this HLookup function. And HLookup is, you have observed that in our previous sheet we were looking for the value which is horizontally, vertically, this value is vertical. If I select this is vertical, and we are searching our data in a vertical data with the help of VLookup. We have also searched this value in VLookup, which mean vertical lookup. Clear? But in Microsoft Excel there is a special function which is searching or looking for the data horizontally even, which this H means horizontally lookup. So look at this, these are the city name 1 2 3 4 Chennai, and in this and some mixed cities, and here is the temperature of the city, whatever. And we want here that if I select the here Hyderabad, like for example Assam, so then I want the temperature of the city. So with this, the help of this HLookup formula, HLookup C5 is this your city name is a reference from cell C5, and then this range is selected C2 to L3, and then comma 2 because we want the value from the second row, comma false means exact match. Remember one thing, that when we use false in the formula of lookup, VLookup and HLookup and index and match, this false is working in meaning that we are looking for exact match. Okay, if somehow we do not look for the exact match, we want for an approximate match, then we will use true here in place of false. So guys, now when I press enter, I hope you got this formula. With the help of the HLookup, we are searching horizontally data. We select it like this, yes, and then for example, if I select this SWAT, I should get 12. If I select Chennai, I should get 55. This is the HLookup do for us. Look at this HLookup C5, which is the reference. We want to search this, and then in this range, the red, indicate here the red, and then this comma 2, the comma 2 means that we want the value from the second row, and then comma false means we want the exact match. This is how you can use this HLookup, and you can get this result also with the help of index and match. As we compare in our previous sheet the lookup function along with index and match. Here we are going to compare the HLookup function with index and match. Look at this. This formula is giving us the same result: index, the range, comma 2, C2 L3 comma 2, match C5, value which we are going to search, and the table C2 L2 comma false. So a little bit difficult, but it's giving the same result. Is if I change this to this Karachi, you can see that 39 is here. We got the temperature is 39. So if you have any question, guys, don't hesitate to write me in the comments. And let's see to see one another situation. We have already used VLookup, clear? We have used VLookup, but here we can find the value, these value, this table, we can search these, the name of the chief executive in this column, and then we can, if this name found here, then get this amount, the salary amount. Okay, we are going to search them all, and find it in this. If they are available here, then we want this salary amount in front of every CEO who we can find here. Now look at this formula. This formula is actually, let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me make it a little bit bigger that you can see it. This is our column. Now look at this formula. What is this formula doing? I want it to display it here to see it clearly, which is what is selected. Now we have used here VLookup C14, this C14, search in this data table, which is an absolute reference. This dollar sign is, by the way, making a reference as absolute reference, which does not change, and comma 2 comma false. This comma 2 column value will be needed from this 2 column, number 2 column, and comma false means an exact match is required. So there's James Q Crow. Is there James Q Crow? Yes, here he is. So see this 40 million. If this value we got here, yes, here is. Look at this. Mark red. So this is how we can search a table of data in a table of data. I will say it like this. For example, look at this. Now this is the formula. We have dragged this formula from vertically from up to down. If I delete this, for example, there is nothing, and this is the formula now. VLookup, this cell, comma, this absolute reference, this VLookup C3 is here, this, and the red absolute reference is this table, then comma 2 value will be needed from this second column, and then comma false, and false is used for exact match. Press enter. This Katmal K Kotik not found in this list. This is why this not available is we are getting, and this Salim Jan is found 42302040 is here, and now it is here. If I drag it, it's working correctly because of this absolute reference. Remember, when you drag, then the reference you have to give in an absolute way that it may not change. Now the result is okay, but this sheet is looking a little bit ugly because it is not clean. That's not available is not looking neat and clean. So in the next sheet I'm going to tell you how to get rid of this not available message. So we will be telling Microsoft Excel that if this person is not available in this list, then we want this cell as nil or clean. Okay, we don't want any value in this cell. Then let's see how do we do this. The same sheet with the same result, with same everything. You can see that the formula is somehow the same. Here, look at this formula. We use if ISNA function. If ISNA, VLookup C3, the comma 2 comma false, comma this double quotation, comma VLookup C3, comma this, comma 2, comma false. Okay, so the formula is repeated because one formula will be working if the value not found in the list. This one, if the value not found, this ISNA function will work, and if the value found, then this VLookup C3 and this function will work. This will get us the value, and this will not get the value, and it will also clean the cell with the help of this double quotation. Press enter. You see there isn't any value, and here is the value, and then again, if I use this, so this single formula is also working here, this with the help of the if error. We have used two formulas. If ISNA is also working, and this if error, and then double quotation. If error is ending on this double quotation, otherwise the VLookup and the value and this table reference, comma 2 value is needed from comma 2, and this false, which means the exact match is needed. So we can use it with this if error as well. The if error will also get the value, and it will also clean the cell if the value does not found in this cell. Okay, so I hope guys you like this video, and you understand what I try to teach you in my this formula class. So if you need any help, if you need any facing any particular problem in a particular situation, write me in the comments. And you, if you are new to my channel and watching this video first time on YouTube, you are requested to subscribe my channel and click the bell button and click to like the video definitely if you like it. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.